Hello, my friends. I am Payman Motahede, the president of Freedom Law School, which I founded in 1996. And I'm going to share with you in this presentation that only 1% of Americans are legally required to file and pay U.S. or federal income taxes, not according to me, but according to government's own official legal websites. As amazing as this may sound, I'm going to go straight to government's own official websites to show all this to you. Let's go to IRS's website. Here, let's go to irs.gov, IRS's website. Here is the 1040 form, U.S. individual income tax return, but the word U.S. has a very specific definition, not what you think it is. We're going to come back to it later. Here's the 1040 form instructions, again, at IRS's own website. And it tells us on page 9 about filing requirements that these rules apply to all U.S. citizens, regardless of where they live, and resident aliens. Okay, well, folks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you from federal tax laws. This is Internal Revenue Code, the federal tax law, the whole thing. All the tiny little font and tissue thin paper, yes. Now, I'm going to show you the regulation of this Internal Revenue Code, okay, from the United States Treasury interpretation of the Internal Revenue Code, okay? And here it is, folks. The regulation is called 1.1-1 income tax on individuals, which says Section 1 of the code imposes an income tax on the income of every individual who is a citizen or resident of the United States, continuing to the next page, and to the extent provided by Section 871B or 877B on the income of a non-resident alien individual. I'll show you who is a U.S. citizen and who is a non-resident alien individual momentarily. Let's continue. Let's go to federal laws right here. 26 U.S.C. That's the book I just showed you, the Internal Revenue Code. From Title 26, Internal Revenue Code, we're going to go to Chapter 79 on definitions. These definitions are critical. And what does it tell us? It tells us when used in this title. Which title? Right here, folks. Title 26, the Internal Revenue Code is what it's referring to. They define all kinds of things like person, partnership, and partner, corporation. A lot of specific, deliberate definitions for all kinds of things. And look at this. They also define United States and state. Well, what does the United States mean? The term United States, when used in a geographical sense, well, guess what? That's the geography we want to know. That's the one that matters, right? It includes only the states and the District of Columbia. Okay, well, how about the term state? Well, the term state shall be construed to include, wow, the District of Columbia again, where such construction is necessary to carry out the provisions of this title. So, the District of Columbia plus the District of Columbia, again, it all adds up to only the same District of Columbia. So the term United States means District of Columbia. So U.S. income tax return is for those people who are from the District of Columbia. That's what this U.S. means. It means District of Columbia. That's what instruction says. It applies to all U.S. citizens. That's District of Columbia citizens. Yes. And these definitions, folks, are mandatory on all of us per the U.S. Supreme Court. Look at what they say right here, my friend. This is a 1999 U.S. Supreme Court called Stenberg versus Carhart. And in this case, I'm sorry, it was a 2000 case here. The court says this: when a statute or law includes an explicit definition, like the ones you saw here, right, we must follow that definition, even if it varies from that term's ordinary meaning. That's right. If it varies from the ordinary meaning, you still got to go by that specific definition. And the court refers to another case of Meese versus Keene that says it is axiomatic, self-evident, obvious, that the statutory definition or legal definition of the term excludes unstated meanings of the term. So term 50 states is not there. You're not reading 50 terms in there. It's not there. There's no implication when it comes to taxes. It's not implied. And to show that, I'm going to go you to another case, Gould versus Gould, a 1917 unanimous Supreme Court tax case, where the court says, in their interpretation or understanding of statutes, laws, levying taxes, imposing taxes. So, in understanding laws, imposing taxes, it is the established rule not to extend their provisions of tax laws by implication. There is no tax by implying beyond the clear import of the language used, or to enlarge the operation of tax laws so as to embrace or include matters not specifically pointed out. So if it's not the United States, it's not there. The 50 states are not there. Only District of Columbia is there. That's what the Supreme Court tells us in its unanimous decision. And they remind us something else just as important, that in case of doubt, if you have any doubt, the tax laws, are construed most strongly against the government power to tax and in favor of the citizen not being taxed. Not strongly, but most strongly against the government power to tax. And let me show you this, folks. On top of this, here's another title, another section of the code, Internal Code, when it comes to tax on petroleum. Yes, section 4612. When it comes to these specific definitions of this subchapter on petroleum, look at the term United States here is defined and includes to mean the 50 states, District of Columbia, and a bunch of other U.S. territories are listed below that. See? So, when they can include the 50 states, it is included in there. It's not in the regular income tax. And look at this, folks. Now, the term another one is the term trade or business. This is important because it includes performance of functions of public office. Yes, you're not a business owner. You're not included in this thing. So why is this important? Because remember the regulation that we mentioned to you that there's a tax on the income of non-resident alien individual. Well, that's you. You don't reside in D.C. You are alien to District of Columbia. Okay, you are a non-resident of D.C. because you don't reside there, and you're alien to D.C. Therefore, you are a non-resident alien of Washington, D.C., the District of Columbia. See, that's where the key thing is. So this code section that mentioned, 871B and 877B, you see right here that these apply to people from anywhere in the world outside of Washington, D.C. that perform functions of public office in a trade or business. Here it is, section 871, and that's what it refers to. You can read it on your own, slow down, review this thing, 871B. I'm going to show you right now. There it is, and it tells you income connected with the United States, D.C., right? Imposition of tax, and non-resident alien individual engaged in a trade or business, government work with the United States, within D.C., during a taxable year, right? See, is taxed on what? On his taxable income, which is effectively connected with conduct on trade or business within D.C. Yes, government work within D.C. Yes, folks, there you have it. It's all there. You see it for yourself. Now watch the longer video below for the full video of this. This is mind-blowing. Watch the video, the longer version, and watch the videos coming up after this, and start your living free life now. And for any further questions, go to our website at livefreenow.org.